Alright guys, we're back at the sawmill. Got us about 5 gallons of diesel. Should be good for the day. And two things happen there at the gas station that just irritates the death out of me. First thing is, I know, you probably guessed it already, pajama people. Two different people in the store wearing pajamas. And this is the time in the comments below where you other people that probably wear pajamas in public will go ahead and defend them. It's just ridiculous. Don't wear pajamas when you're out in public. Put some clothes on. Don't understand that. And the second thing is, I cannot stand it. This is at a red light or a gas station, anywhere you're sitting still, people to rev their motor for no purpose. There was a Mustang that pulled in there and he just revved that motor just constantly. I mean, he's looking for attention, that's why they do it. But it just irritates the death out of me sitting there revving that motor constantly. There's a time and place for stuff like that. Maybe if you're working on your engine or your exhaust and trying to clear it out or something. But a gas station or a red light just drives me nuts. Those people are just dying for attention. They can't stand it. I go inside the house here. I got a little conference call to do this morning. And after that, we'll head up to the sawmill and get to sawing. Got a lot of good stuff lined up today. Before we get this in the sawmill, we'll get rid of this sweep right here at the bottom. It does us no good. It's coming out way too far. It's a pretty extreme angle right here coming out on this side. So we'll go ahead and come in here close to the loading arms and get rid of this. There's a lot of tension in there as well where you have this natural curve going on. This will not make good lumber. So this is the first log of the day. This is the white pine. We got it cut to length. It's a little bit over 8 feet long. We'll be cutting this into 1-inch boards, or 5/4 rather, and we'll be putting them straight into the kiln. I loaded the kiln with some pine yesterday. I'm going to try to add to that over the next few days and get about 500 board feet in there and go ahead and dry it while it's green. You can dry pine in that kiln while it's green. Gosh, it doesn't take very long at all to dry it down. Pretty fast actually. Pine dries extremely fast in outdoor conditions, and especially in that kiln. And the reason I took the chainsaw to the far end and took off about 18 inches on that small end was so we'd have 8-foot boards on this log, and that will match what's in the kiln. You want to try to keep your stacks inside of your kiln, or if you're air drying, either one, the same length if possible. That way that weight gets distributed evenly down the stack. So the diameter on the small end is about 12 inches. Down here we're at 13, so we got 1-inch taper from end to end. That's pretty good. Not really concerned with this pith. I'm going to find the best face, and I've explained that in previous videos, and saw parallel with the bark on that face to make a square cant, and set the AccuSet for 5/4. So we should saw this up pretty fast today. We got a 747 blade on the mill, and it's pretty sharp. This is a smaller log. Once we square it up and find our best face, it would go pretty fast with that AccuSet doing the drag back feature, because I'm stacking the boards behind the operator position. Once we finish this one up, we'll go ahead today and start on a bigger one. Let me turn the camera around and show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll probably start on this timber today. I don't think I'll get it finished. I'm running a little behind this morning, had a few phone calls I had to take care of. But this is another nice white pine log, and it's pretty good size. It's 9 feet long. And let's check the diameter. I can't remember how big it is. Kind of eyeball this diameter. Once we get it up on the mill, we'll do a better measurement. Around 22 inches. Get some really nice wide 5/4 boards out of that. And as you can see right behind it on deck, it's got a brother, a little bit smaller, but it's probably from the same tree. It's probably the second cut from this timber here. I'll try to use that roller and push this timber down. The way we got it on here, it's a little too far down. I can saw it this way, but the closer I can get it to the operator, the less travel I have to take with that saw head back and forth. Famous last words right there. That ain't gonna budge. Try this side, get off that knot. That's good enough. One more thing, guys, before we get started. If you want to know how much I paid for this log and how much I'm going to sell the boards for once I kiln dry them, and how I'm going to market them, because I've not sold a lot of kiln dried white pine. Actually, I've not sold any. So this will be my first time trying to sell some kiln dried pine here at the sawmill. And then check out the Patreon link below. You can give $1 a month, $5, or what have you. You can comment and ask questions and email me privately. A lot of features over there you don't get with the YouTube channel, but I appreciate you guys on Patreon that do support me over there, because it helps keep these cameras rolling, because I've been having some issues with my Canon here lately. It looks like a new camera is probably in my future, and those things are expensive. I think they're about $1,000, so I'm not looking forward to that. So any money given to Patreon goes back into the channel to help keep these cameras running. It just kind of helps me out. So I kind of give you guys some value, some information on this timber. You guys help me out paying for my camera equipment. So let's get the diesel warmed up, get to saw. Looking forward to this one. You know, I didn't like sawing white pine with the LT35, but this LT40 is a whole different ball game. The Wood-Mizer keeps the pitch off the blade. It drags the board back to you. There's less handling. Saws better. That diesel has so much torque. It saws so much better and faster. Just a totally different world. I don't mind pine so much now. So let's get to sawing, guys. It's enough talking.